Hello, friends, and welcome back to a special Christmas edition of Mrs. Karnes and Me. Many of you know that we are from the state of Missouri in the good old USA. We have a goal of visiting each of the 50 states in our country, and today we're visiting state number 43, Michigan. Michigan is about 600 miles from us, so we're taking a flight from St. Louis, Missouri to Detroit, Michigan. After a few days in Detroit, we rented a car and drove some 95 miles north to Frankenmuth, Michigan, a small town of about 5,000 people. Why are we going to Frankenmuth? Good question. For the past 20 plus years, every time we drive to St. Louis, we see this sign, advertising the world's largest Christmas store. And since we're so close, we knew we had to make a visit. So get ready to see what the world's largest Christmas store has to offer. You can go there, Cheese House, Frankenmuth Cheese House. They even have chocolate cheese.
You know, I think my day just got a little better. 270 kinds of cheese and Frankenmuth.
That's right. Look there.
Hello, friends. We have made the hour and 40-minute journey north from Detroit to the town of Frankenmuth, Michigan. And you're probably wondering, why is Mrs. Karnes and me in Frankenmuth? Well, I'll tell you a story. Two reasons why. One, Mrs. Karnes loves everything Christmas, and Frankenmuth is the home of Bronner's Christmas Wonderland. And it is a campus that we're standing on the edge of right now that has 27.5-acre campus that it sits on. And inside the building is the largest Christmas store in the world. 7.5 acres of inside Christmas fun and frivolity awaits us today. And Mrs. Karnes, are you excited to go?
Very.
She's very excited to go. So this is why we've made the trip north. Just north of Cape Girardeau on the interstate for years has been a sign, a billboard that says, "Visit Frankenmuth, Michigan, world's largest Christmas store." And we've always driven by that. And we found out we were coming to Michigan. I thought, how can I combine this trip with one of Mrs. Karnes' loves? That billboard is probably more responsible for us being here than anything else. But Frankenmuth is a Bavarian-themed town. I am of Bavarian heritage. She's promised me a good German lager later on today if I'm a good boy inside the Christmas store. So we're going to go in today to Bronner's. We're going to see what Frankenmuth has to offer. It's a town of 5,139 people that's here in Michigan, and we are here for the day. Thank you for tuning in to Mrs. Karnes and me for this Christmas in the middle of the summer episode. I don't see Rudolph.
I don't either.
She's in her element, folks. I think somebody's happy to be here.
The Bronner Silent Night Memorial Chapel is a 56-foot tall landmark that sits on the 27 acres of the beautifully landscaped grounds. It is a replica of the original chapel in Salzburg, Austria, and that is the site where Silent Night was first sung in 1818. Silent Night plays continuously in every language, and the chapel is open when the store is open. It was a very beautiful chapel and extremely peaceful. After our visit to the chapel, it was finally time to go in. The store was open. Bronner's is the size of 5.5 football fields. It is open 361 days of the year, so not just between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but all year round. In 1954, Wally Bronner, a big fan of Christmas, opened his first Bronner's Christmas store. The business grew, and in 1977, they moved to their current location on Christmas Lane in Frankenmuth. They have since expanded twice and are listed as the world's largest Christmas store.
So this is an area where they have programs inside of Bronner's, and it's got all kinds of collectibles from, looks like, all around the world.
This store sees over 2 million visitors every year, and the weekend after Thanksgiving is their busiest with around 50,000 visitors. I don't think I want to go on that day.
One from Turkey and Greece.
There are decoration themes from over 70 different countries, and it sure seemed like there was any ornament that you could ever want.
Should I take one for Gemma? Calendars or
Advent calendars.
candles?
Or Advent wreaths.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
that.
I was thinking.
Besides ornaments, there were trees, lights, ribbons, garland, and Christmas villages of all types. There seemed to be every color, size, and style of decoration you could ever want.
Hot sauce. I got it.
And because you're going to want to stay all day, they even have a restaurant where you can get drinks, snacks, or just park the people there that get too tired to continue on.
Pause the screen here if you really want to see what there is to eat at the Seasons Eatings cafeteria.
They have a fruit cup. I thought that was fruit cake.
Too soon, well, some 4 hours later, it was time to pay for our treasures and head to our hotel. But this isn't over yet, because we are coming back tonight to see this place all lit up.
Was it everything you expected it to be?
It was wonderful. It was a magical time. Wow. Look at all the cars now, though. There was nobody when we went. I showed that.
If Bronner's were to stretch out in a continuous line all the Christmas lights that they have, they say that it would be 530 miles long. They pay $1,250 daily for their electric bill. And if you do the math, that's, 1,250 times 365 days, that equals $456,250 per year. Wow, wow, wow. These people really must love Christmas. The lights are really beautiful at night, so I guess I'm glad they're spending that $1,250 tonight.
Well, friends, we have finished a fun-filled, full day in Frankenmuth. That's a lot of F's in one sentence. After we had dinner this evening at the Bavarian Inn restaurant, we came back out tonight. We couldn't think of any better place to wrap this video up than back at Bronner's. So I'm standing behind 3 enormous Christmas ornaments looking out over tons of brightly lit Christmas lights. I'm sure you're going to see some of those lights in some of the videos if you haven't already, but it feels very festive. It feels like Christmas. Frankenmuth is a fun-filled, family-centered little Bavarian town about an hour and a half north of Detroit. If you're in Michigan, make the little drive up to come see a part of this. It's very cool. It's very beautiful, very quaint, lots of flowers. They take a lot of pride in the city. So we've enjoyed our time here. We're going to wrap it up with one last look around the Christmas Wonderland that is Bronner's. We know that we're living the good life, that we hope that you are too. Thank you for joining us on our Michigan adventures. Until we meet again, cheers.